Hello everyone, welcome to my channel JSP Studies. Get ready for the dictation. 5 seconds. Start. Mr. Vice Chairman said at the outset, I must express my thanks to the honorable members on both sides of the House who have participated in the discussion on the 6th 5-year plan document. Honorable members will very kindly appreciate that within the short time at my disposal, it will not be possible for me to clarify all the points which they have raised during the course of the discussion. I am going to confine my remarks to certain important aspects of the discussion, though I have taken note of almost all the points which honorable members made during the course of the discussion. At the outset, I must also say that one of the honorable members was pleased to ask what is the purpose of having this kind of a discussion 1.5 years or almost 2 years after the plan has started. Question mark. I do not know whether honorable member do recollect that my predecessor Mr. Tiwari had circulated a note to all the members of this House, particularly about the sixth plan framework, and he expected that the honorable members will be able to send their remarks to the honorable minister and also to the planning commission so that before the draft document of the sixth plan is prepared and finalized, their views could be taken into account. How many members send this kind of information is a matter which I will have to inquire into, but that exercise was gone into, and now the plan was finalized in February 1981, and thereafter we have taken the earliest possible opportunity to see that the plan is discussed in both the House. Sir, I am aware of the fact that the international situation and also the internal situation in which this sixth 5-year plan has been finalized will definitely have some kind of an impact on the plan document as it was prepared and how we will be succeeding in trying to avoid the adverse effects it might have on the achievement of the physical targets that we have set for ourselves at the end of the sixth 5-year plan. Para. Sir, there are 3 points which were mentioned by all the honorable members. The first was that the plan was prepared with 1979-80 as the base year, and thereafter there has been a price rise of a considerable order. Stop para. Sir, the first thing which I would like to clarify is about the inflationary trend which has set in. One of the honorable members, Sri Shankar Ghosh, a very experienced member of this House, who had also been in the planning commission and knows the intricacies of how the things are being worked out, has been placed to state here that the rate of inflation is very high, and added to that the balance of payments position is going to be very bad compared with the percentage that we have worked out for the sixth plan as a whole for imports. For the first year, the import bill has risen very high. Then, how is this assumption going to be correct? Question mark. That is the point, and a very valid point which he raised during the course of the discussion. Sir, he also mentioned about the Honorable Finance Minister making his speech at Kanpur, wherein he seems to have made a reference that a little inflationary trend is a kind of a stimulant to the economy. Para. Sir, the inflationary trends we cannot view in isolation. Honorable Sri Shankar Ghosh will definitely agree with us that there are two factors which will have to be taken into account. The first factor is the international situation which is now obtaining. Secondly, whether we like it or not, we have to import the oil products. If they are to be imported, can we take a serious view of the situation? That is a thing which I am sure most of the honorable members there will be able to appreciate. The second aspect is, why is it that we have such a high import bill in 1980-81 question mark, when the plan itself commenced and when we were talking in terms of 9%. Immediately in the very first year it jumped. I am sure that most of the honorable members are aware of the fact that it is on account of the kind of legacy that this government got. I would not like to dilate on that issue, but the fact of the matter is that the agricultural production had gone down. Even in the industrial sector, there was a decline of 1.4%. The coal production has considerably gone down in terms of production, and the electricity generation was at the lowest. If we had to make a beginning, which in fact is within the control of the government of India, with these infrastructural facilities which will have to be provided both in the agricultural sector and the industrial sector, concentrate efforts will have to be made. Stop. ভিডিওটি ভালো লেগে থাকলে লাইক, শেয়ার এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকা বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে রাখুন সবার আগে নোটিফিকেশান পেতে, এবং পিডিএফ পেতে টেলিগ্রাম গ্রুপে জয়েন করুন। থ্যাঙ্কস ফর ওয়াচিং।